LinkedIn has a competitor. One of the evidence is LinkedIn has started picking up the ideas of the competitor. In this video, I will show you why the competitor is a threat to LinkedIn. I'm going to show you the evidence of the competition. I'm going to show you who the competitor is. And I'm going to show you how you are going to support the competition. And the competitor is not a multinational corporation like you would think. The competition is about ideas. The competition is about what LinkedIn was supposed to do many years ago for businesses and for professionals. The competition that LinkedIn has right now, LinkedIn is panicking. Many people that use LinkedIn knows that LinkedIn has continuously become the same. In fact, it has become a just news feed and a repetition of business just posting about the latest dinner or an update about their next phase. The competition is actually there to support professionals that, especially professionals that have something to share, especially professionals that are not looking for work, but also want to be ready in case they want to look for opportunity. Professionals on LinkedIn has not really gotten any headway. It's still become just a place where you post your latest certification so that somebody will see it and they know that you have that certification. But LinkedIn has not been a platform that you can say it supports professionals. Let me show you the evidence. For example, LinkedIn just released a feature about sharing projects. So with now, they want you to be able to share your projects on LinkedIn. That did not exist before. And this is a feature that the competitor has perfected as of today. It is perfect. LinkedIn cannot catch up. Like if they are catching up, it's like they want to follow what the platform is doing. So and the platform, even now that they release the creating of the project on LinkedIn, is still below the standard that professionals need for them to actually excel. So the LinkedIn catch up is pretty much LinkedIn is trying to figure out where the competitor is going, but the competitor for the past few years, they did not really release the bazooka, right? The bazooka was not released. So LinkedIn now just released their showcasing. In fact, I just got an email, and if I read the email that I got from LinkedIn, the email says, take these steps for your new opportunity. Showcase your expertise by adding relevant skills, right? So they want you to showcase your relevance, your expertise by adding your relevant skills. The competitor is not about adding your relevant skills. It's about sharing and making your skills interactable. So you when you share, let's say you are a designer, you share something about your design. The LinkedIn is like you add that, it's like a form of resume, but the competitor make it a showcase, which is what LinkedIn is trying to copy, right? So the other platform is trying to push your, like you are define the professionals on the platform as people that has hands-on experience, whereby LinkedIn for the past few years has been a platform that is like a resume, a history of where you have worked, right? Where you worked, you work at Google, it will show your position, it will show you were the head of Google, it will show your position, it will list it like the way you will read different things you did on your resume. So it was like a copy of your resume. So since about 2023, that the platform, I'm going to tell you who the platform is in a second. The platform released the showcasing as a showcasing media. LinkedIn began in 2025. LinkedIn released the showcasing, right? And so after now, LinkedIn just released another feature that exists on this platform, which is like a way that you can share something in series. You can share something in series. So on the platform, if you create a project, you can share that project over time. You can share from when you started, so it becomes a journey for the people that are watching it. It becomes a journey, or the people that are following you, they can see how you started and where it ends, right? And because of that journey, people are able to have fun with it, right? People are able to see your detailed experience and see the transformation. Unlike before now, or what was happening on LinkedIn is people would just share like an update of we have designed an engine that is doing better than Boeing, right? But in on this platform, it was about Boeing showing whatever the public can know that is not a secret. There is an excitement about the different steps that they are getting to get to the engine that they believe that can do better than their competitor. So that is where the platform is. That is why LinkedIn is trying to catch up. Because if LinkedIn do not catch up, this can be the end of LinkedIn, because professionals want to be recognized. A lot of professionals are not just looking for work. So if you have a platform that is like you just go on for news, like LinkedIn, you go on there for news, or if you're looking for work, you go there and look for work, and you have a place, the alternative of LinkedIn, which is a place that you can share your portfolio, you can share a post, you can share different updates about what you are currently working on. And when you share the updates of what you are working on, not because you are looking for work, but so that when you want to look for work, those posts, those projects that you were sharing on the competitor, you can transform them instantly to share with your customer, or to share with your client, or to share with anybody that want to know what you do. So let me tell you another evidence why I say LinkedIn is catching up. For the past few years, LinkedIn has not really bring out any feature that I mean, even X, right? X is releasing Grok. They are releasing right now. There are a lot of fact check that you can see on Grok happening, or on Facebook happening in real time. LinkedIn, there is really no feature that you can say this is an outstanding feature that has picked up. So because of that, I think the management is in a panic. As a result, they are hunting for ideas. The competitor of LinkedIn is actually WorkParrots. The whole idea of WorkParrots was about sharing in series, so that you can send the series to somebody, to an employer, to a customer, to a business, meeting, to showcase and to share what you are capable or what you can do. So, so LinkedIn saw that idea, and in the corporate world, things sometimes can take a lot of time before, if you are a marketing professionals and you go to LinkedIn and say, "Oh, we have a competitor. I think we need to do something about it," because it's a big multinational company. I think it takes time for that idea to be accepted and be implemented, because it has to pass through a lot of reviews. But for LinkedIn, they don't know that the ideas that where they are copying the ideas from is actually from somebody like me, right? That has a desire for something that was greater. WorkParrots is the only platform right now that LinkedIn is copying. If you look at WorkParrots, if you share your post or your project or your business product on WorkParrots, over time, you can even exercise control of who can see what product, who can see what project, who can see what post, and you can control. Let's say if you send a series to somebody, and the person, you don't want the person to see all the posts that's in that series, you can actually turn off and off certain posts from that series. LinkedIn, as of today, LinkedIn does not have that. And believe it or not, they might be watching this video, and in the next couple of months or years, you will see LinkedIn step into the space of trying to monetize, or trying to have a way of controlling who sees the series, because since they have just copied the series that WorkParrots has developed, they will want to catch up with where WorkParrots is going. And that is, WorkParrots is exactly where we wanted to corner them, right? So because now when they want to have people to control that series, I can point to this video and say, hey, I told you that WorkParrots is who LinkedIn is copying. And if you want your work, you want your business, you want what you do to be shown to many people, to stand out, to be at to the right place where it can be shown and you can stand out as a brand, I would suggest you use WorkParrots, because LinkedIn is becoming just a crowded feed of events. It's a crowded feed of events and news, whereby WorkParrots is a platform that want to show you to the world how do you want the world to see you? How do you want the world to see your business? You might work for Google, you might work for Tesla, you might work for any company, but your identity should be independent of the company you work for. And the company can also bring you in to be an ambassador. As their employee, you can be an ambassador of your company on WorkParrots. So on WorkParrots, employers benefit and employees benefit, but it has to be a union that the employer will invite an employee to one of their series. When an employer invite you to one of their series, you are able to post into that series. You get credit for sharing about your company on the platform. So you can see the reason why businesses will want to use WorkParrots, because employees will want to use WorkParrots themselves, so that when they contribute to a project in their company, it shows on their profile directly linked to the company of their contribution. That is something LinkedIn does not offer as of today. That is why LinkedIn is trying to catch up, because the competitor is ahead. Imagine your post on WorkParrots, you can transform it into a portfolio. That is not something LinkedIn has. So LinkedIn will continuously try to copy, and we want your support. We want you to start sharing what you do on WorkParrots. We want you to give us your feedback on all our functionalities. We want to know what you think about WorkParrots, and we believe that we want to make sure you are shining. We want to make sure that your work is shown. We want to make sure that your product, your project, your whatever you do is shown. You get the credit. You promote your business. You promote your product. You promote your employer. Your employer promotes you and gives you the credit. Join WorkParrots today, and let's get LinkedIn the competition going. Thank you.